everyone. Me, your host Session, Red Devils Talk. This is your review to our win last night in the Europa League to FC Schurespoel, and this is a crucial video, one that sees a bit of theories to bring into with regards to Manchester United, but also what can potentially happen as the season goes on. It was a 2-0 victory. Sancho and Ronaldo getting the goals. This is your review to that. Subscribe to the channel. And Ten Hag after the game spoke clearly about what it is he's going to be doing over the next 2 weeks and come the transfer windows that has to still take place. There's a World Cup before the transfer window, but we will definitely look at exactly what we need coming in the January transfer window. So last night, 2-0. A good performance, a solid performance. You see in the thumbnail, class defense. We can now fully trust our defense after the performance last night. Delo, Varane, Martinez and Malacia. 5 games unbeaten. 5 wins on the row, on the spin. And only 2 goals conceded. That is a defense we can trust. A defense that can allow us to win games. We will definitely have better results and more results rather than losses because of the factor that our defense is strong. They communicate well with one another. They cover each other's spaces quite well. They work for one another and they make the Gears' life so much easier. And it's so amazing to see the difference when Varane and Martinez plays to when Maguire and Lindelof plays. And you have to be 100% honest about this. De Gea loves having the 4 of them in front of him. He literally barely has to make a save. He barely seems troubled because of the work rate and the effort that they put in front of him. Now, you can say it's only Sheriff Tiraspol, a team that we are expected to win. But they started well. They seemed to put us under pressure and we handled it quite well. They made good runs in. Of course, they won against Ammonia in their first game. But the players that they have showed a sense of drive, a sense of ability that was not underestimated by our players. And we had to face a good challenge by them in the first 20 minutes. And after that, we seemed to stamp our authority on the game, become more dominant on the ball. We started to be more energetic in our play. And through good ball passing, Ten Hag type football, Sancho gets his goal. Once again, Eriksen, man of the match, absolutely clinical in his passing, in the way he moves around the pitch, in the way he controls the game. And that leaves us with a positive impact as to him being a bargain for the season, our potential signing of the season. Well, we might make signings in January, but we'll speak about that later on in the video. Ten Hag gave us an indication of what he wants to do in the coming months for the team. And we played quite well last night. After we went ahead through Sancho's goal, lovely control in the box and a finish with the left foot into the bottom corner, that is an eclipse to what we need to be doing consistently. That is the type of football Ten Hag wants to play. That is the type of football out. But we'll get there. We need more players in, definitely. And Ronaldo, who I want to speak about now for a moment. Will he start in our next league game against City? That is a huge question to ask. Last night we saw moments where the old Ronaldo came out, but we also saw moments where it looked like his time has come. But you still would have him in your team as a goal threat. But starting for us, I think he kind of delays our attacks a bit to try and get into the box. I think he wants to be on the ball rather than being a number 9, staying in the box like a fox in the box. But there were moments when he dropped so deep that he was behind McTominay and Eriksen trying to get on the ball. And that leaves us with having someone missing up front as a target man. But perhaps this is tactics. Perhaps this is what Ten Hag wants us to do so that they can allow runs from Bruno and Sancho and Anthony, etc. in behind. But against City, that wouldn't be allowed. If Martial is back, if Rashford is back fully fit, they would probably start against City. I believe that they can start against City because of the way City will set up. They will try and press us high, potent as a threat in that particular situation. And with the way we play football, the way Ten Hag wants to play football, us trying to play from the back can be done. We have done it before. But against top opposition, maybe we get caught out. And the defense that we have, the back five, that has shown top quality, world-class ability, they potentially can play out from the back. But against City, it will be difficult. Last night, we saw good ball position, good ball retention. But that was after McTominay was taken off and Casemiro came on. There were moments in the first half where McTominay done well, making good tackles in midfield, playing the ball consistently well. But there were also moments when he's hiding, when he's not trying to get on the ball. And that leaves us with a man less in midfield able to play the ball. Fortunately, we have someone like Eriksen who can link up the play from defense into attack. But when Casemiro came on, we seemed more assured in midfield on the ball. And he done well to break up FC Sheriff's ball play. He done well to break up their attacks. And that made Varane and Martinez's job much easier. Now, in my opinion, we won't be looking to be dominant on the ball, especially the fact that we are playing away. But I do believe that we actually can win City. And what would happen if we do win them? People will be talking about the title challenge. In my opinion, top four would still be the target. It cannot be a title challenge. We cannot look to a title challenge because last season we absolutely had no hope for top four, let alone a title challenge. So this particular season, that could be a potential opportunity. And if the opportunity arises, let's go all out for it. I'm sure Ten Hag will be encouraging the players. But we have to be realistic. Our team that we have, the squad depth we have, would not allow us to be consistent over a longer period for a title challenge. And that is where my next point comes in. Ten Hag was asked of the game, what is he going to be doing for the next 2 weeks until our next game against City? And his response was simple. We will have many meetings. We have to improve the structures in and around the club. We will also look to the window in January or next summer, but also to improve our plans by making plans. A report came out saying that he will be given 70 million. And if Ronaldo leaves, another 30 million would be added, leaving 100 million for him to spend in the January window. Now, of course, that sounds good. And there are players we can get in at the club to make us a stronger team for the rest of the season. But you have to look at the bigger picture. Ten Hag is planning ahead because he knows that there is a lot of work needed to be done in and around the club, not just for the team, but structurally as well. The scouting department let him down in this transfer window. That is why he went for players that he knew, players that he trusted, the likes of Arnautovic, who used to play under him. Yes, the players that he signed were players that have played for him before. But that is because our scouting department did not have players on their list that can play in his team or that are even good enough to be part of his team. And that is why he's taking the time now to tell the scouting department, go out, find players that fit this profile, that fit the team, that will benefit the team and elevate the team's level higher. And by doing it now, we won't have a runaround of who we're going to get. Oh, if we don't get him, what are we doing? We're panicking. No. It will be a simple case of us actually being logical in our transfer window. Us already knowing who we're going to get. And when the window opens, boom, we get him done. That's it. No delays, no sense of looking lost, but a conservative and an attacking transfer window. Getting the players that we need and getting the players that will benefit the team, but will come in and strengthen the team in January. So Ten Hag is showing exactly the reason why he was brought to Manchester United. As I said before, plenty of times, he's come to make us a better team, to lift the club up again, back to the top where it needs. There is going to be a huge roar of a title challenge. But we have to remain focused. Top 4 is our realistic target. Thank you guys for joining me. And of course, subscribe to the channel. My goal is 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Have a wonderful weekend, Red Devils. No football this weekend. Our game against Leeds is postponed. International break, and then we come back against City, the Manchester Derby. As I said, have a wonderful weekend. That is it, me, your host, Session. Bye bye till we speak again, Red Devils.